Body language is a powerful tool, especially in interviews. It can convey confidence, competence, and even enthusiasm, sometimes more than words ever could. Let's dive into some practical tips that can help you nail that next interview. First, let's talk about posture. Standing or sitting up straight not only makes you look more confident, but it also affects how you feel. When I was preparing for a big job interview, I practiced in front of a mirror. I noticed that when I slouched, I felt less confident, but when I straightened my back and squared my shoulders, I felt empowered. So remember, good posture can set the tone for the entire conversation. Next, eye contact is crucial. It shows that you're engaged and interested. However, it's important to strike a balance. Too much eye contact can feel intimidating, while too little can come off as disinterest. A good rule of thumb is to maintain eye contact about 60–70% of the time. During my last interview, I made a conscious effort to look my interviewer in the eye, and I could see them nodding along, which made me feel more connected. Now, let's discuss hand gestures. Using your hands while speaking can help emphasize your points and convey enthusiasm. However, be mindful not to overdo it. I once saw a candidate who was so animated that it distracted from what they were saying. Instead, try to use natural gestures that complement your words. When I talked about my previous experiences, I used my hands to illustrate my achievements, which made my stories more engaging. Another important aspect is mirroring. This technique involves subtly mimicking the body language of your interviewer. If they lean forward, you might lean in slightly as well. This creates a sense of rapport and connection. I remember during an interview, my interviewer leaned back in their chair, and I instinctively mirrored that. It helped create a relaxed atmosphere, making the conversation flow more smoothly. Let's not forget about the power of a smile. A genuine smile can break the ice and make you appear more approachable. I recall a time when I walked into an interview feeling nervous. As soon as I smiled at the interviewer, I noticed their demeanor softened and the tension in the room eased. Smiling not only helps you feel better, but also makes a positive impression. Lastly, be aware of your fidgeting habits. Nervous habits like tapping your foot or playing with your hair can be distracting. During my first few interviews, I caught myself fidgeting with my pen, which made me feel even more anxious. Instead, I practiced keeping my hands relaxed on the table or in my lap. This simple adjustment helped me project calmness and confidence. Incorporating these body language tips can significantly enhance your interview performance. Remember, it's not just what you say, but how you say it. By being mindful of your posture, eye contact, gestures, mirroring, smiling, and fidgeting, you can create a strong, positive impression that resonates with your interviewer. So, the next time you step into an interview, keep these tips in mind and watch how they transform your experience.